Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of TGC Radio. It's episode 9, and I genuinely don't have much to say for this one. I had been coming off being sick, just hadn't felt very well, and just hadn't listened to very much. So, like I said, I don't have very much to talk about. I'm only going to be doing the week-to-week stuff. And my most listened to artist of January 19th through January 25th, 2024, we have number 1, Against the Current, Echo Smith, Rise Against, Spanish Love Songs, and The Killers. Albums, we have Talking Dreams by Echo Smith, In Our Bones by Against the Current, Past Lives by Against the Current, Siren Song of the Counterculture by Rise Against, No Joy by Spanish Love Songs, and Hot Fuss by The Killers. And the only song worth mentioning is Swing Life Away by Rise Against from Siren Song. And yeah, I sped through all of those. It's all kind of like par for the course, makes perfect sense for me. Against the Current and like Spanish Love Songs, Echo Smith, The Killers, they're always there. Rise Against, I've loved Rise Against for a long time, and they kind of finally made their way into my most listened to artist, and of course, were the only song worth mentioning for plays throughout the previous week. Album-wise, again, same kind of thing, like I was just saying with Rise Against, Siren Song is now there. Hot Fuss made its way in for the first time. And the rest, Talking Dreams, In Our Bones, Past Lives, and No Joy, all make sense for me and what I talk about throughout all the other episodes of the series. It all just makes sense for me. And in saying that as well, like I said, there's not much else to talk about, but I did go through and find some bonus stats that I wanted to keep track of. And these stats are specifically for the week-to-week stuff, and it's times artists, albums, and songs individually have featured in the week-to-week portions of the videos. And I did it for all 9 episodes to this point, including the one you're listening to right now. So, artist, we'll take a look at first again for this bonus stats here. My top artist was Spanish Love Songs, who is the only artist to appear in all 9 episodes. So that's, of course, an 9-episode consecutive streak. Number 2 is Against the Current, who's appeared in 8 of the 9 episodes and is currently on a 6-episode streak. Then we have Blink-182, who's appeared in 6 episodes, and they had a 4-episode streak, but they have not appeared since episode 8. Then we have Echo Smith, who also has appeared in 6 episodes. They had a 3-episode streak, which was broken also in episode 8. Then we have The Killers, who have 5 appearances. They had a 4-episode streak, which was broken in episode 6. Then we have Taking Back Sunday, who have appeared 4 times with a 3-episode streak, and their streak was broken on episode 9. We have We Are the In Crowd, who have appeared 3 times with a 3-episode streak, and their streak was broken in episode 5, meaning they haven't appeared since in the most listened to artist list. Then we have Honey Revenge, who has also appeared 3 times for top artist. They had a 2-episode streak, which was broken in episode 6. Then we have Alex Melton, who's been featured 3 times. He had a 2-episode streak, which was broken in episode 9. Then we have Story of the Year, who's appeared twice, had a 2-episode streak, which was broken back in episode 5. Then we have All Time Low, who appeared twice. And then we have Kiss, Maroon 5, Saint Sonia, Stone Sour, Plus 44, Sleep Token, Concrete Castles, Boy Genius, Rush, Saint, Stray Light Run, Sum 41, and Rise Against, who have all appeared only 1 time in the most listened to artist for the week-to-week stuff. Then we move on to albums. It's the same kind of rule set. It's the amount of times a specific album has been featured in the week-to-week listening. The top album then would be In Our Bones by Against the Current, which has been featured in 7 of the 9 episodes and has a 5-episode streak currently. And then we have No Joy by Spanish Love Songs, which has been featured in 6 of the 9 episodes and has a 4-episode streak. Then we have Retrovision by Honey Revenge, which has been featured in 5 episodes, and it had a 3-episode streak that was broken in episode 7. Then we have One More Time by Blink-182, which has been featured 4 times. It had a 3-episode streak, which was broken also in episode 7. And then we have Brand New Me by Concrete Castles, which was featured 3 times. And it had a 3-episode streak, which was broken also in episode 7, meaning it hasn't been featured since. Then we have Talking Dreams by Echosmith and Past Lives by Against the Current, which have all been featured 3 times, but have no streak. Then we have Page Avenue 10 Years and Counting by Story of the Year, which has been featured twice, and it had a 2-episode streak, which was broken in episode 5. And then we have Alex Goot and Friends Volume 3 by Alex Goot. It's been featured twice. It had a 2-episode streak, which was broken in episode 4. And then we have Doom and Gloom Sessions by Spanish Love Songs, which has been featured twice. It had a 2-episode streak that was also broken in episode 4. And then we have Gravity by Against the Current, which has been featured twice, and it had a 2-episode streak, which is broken in this episode, which is the same thing for Weezer's Blue album. Then we have To the Stars, Demos, Odds, and Ends by Tom DeLonge, 152 by Taking Back Sunday, Lonely Generation by Echosmith, Smile and Wave by Saint, all that have been featured twice, no streaks. And then I'm going to rattle off every album that's been listed in the most listened to albums since the proper episode 1 of the series that have only been featured once, and that is the self-titled Kiss album, California by Blink-182, self-titled Say to Sonia, Songs About Jane by Maroon 5, Best Intentions by We're the In Crowd, Come Whatever May by Stone Sour, When Your Heart Stops Beating by Plus 44, Imploding Mirage by The Killers, Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token, Life Beyond Reason by Clocks and Clouds, Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends by Coldplay, Sam's Town by The Killers, Tell Me I'm Alive by All Time Low, Boxcar Racer, The Record by Boy Genius, self-titled Echosmith, So Much for Stardust by Fall Out Boy, This Is Why by Paramore, Permanent Waves by Rush, Childhood Eyes by Yellowcard, Infinity by Against the Current, Dogs Eating Dogs by Blink-182, 2112 by Rush, Stray Light Run by Stray Light Run, Avenged Sevenfold self-titled record, Siren Song of the Counterculture by Rise Against, and Hot Fuss by The Killers. And that might seem like a weird order, but that's the order that they were featured in. Just want to throw that one out there as well. And then I only put them in a proper order at the top if, they had more than just one. So yeah. And then songs, same with that kind of criteria, but for songs we have Page Avenue 10-Year Version by Story of the Year, which was featured twice and had a 2-episode streak, which has been broken, but I actually forgot to write that down. Then we have Talk by Against the Current, which was featured twice, 2-episode streak, has also been broken. And then we have Landmines by Sum 41, which has been featured twice, but no streak. And then all just a song with one play. We have Jamie All Over by Mayday Parade, Forget Me Now by Against the Current, Outsiders by Against the Current, Kill Your Vibe by All Time Low, Sing Negative Disappointment by Honey Revenge, My Own Soul's Warning by The Killers, Sick Transit Gloria, Glory Fades, We Are the In Crowd cover, PATT by Against the Current, Leaving Minnesota by Say to Sonia, Smile Like You Mean It by Spanish Love Songs cover, Bones by The Killers, Let's Get Fucked Up and Die by Motion City Soundtrack, In Our Bones by Against the Current, Runaway by Against the Current, Dance With Me, More Than You Know, and One More Time by Blink-182, Run by Bring Me the Horizon, Let's Love by Echosmith, Young and Relentless by Against the Current, One More Weekend by Against the Current, Another You Another Way by Against the Current, Buddy Holly by Weezer, Autumnal by Alex Melton, If You Ever Feel Alone by Saint, Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold, Pendulum by Spanish Love Songs, and Swing Life Away by Rise Against. That is the most listened to stuff for episode 9, and all of these little bonus stats that I just wanted to put together on a whim because I thought it would be fun. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to talk about. I hope you enjoyed episode 9 and hearing all my little fun stats here. At least I think they're fun. And if you did, leave a like, comment below, share on social media, do all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.